Good morning and welcome to the Pete beekeeping channel, where we love to do everything beekeeping. We are in the field, we are inspecting the last hive now. It's something like the 10th of July. We are going to whip a few frames of comb out the top because people have requested frames, so they are sat at the top, and we're going to do a quick bit of cut comb as well. Let's just open her up and start. Here we go, Elise. I'm trying to do the cut comb without smoking them, so the smoker is still warming up. I've got the hive tool. Just trying to do this gently. Today is going to be a nice scorcher of a day. It's going to be 31 apparently. Right, we've got to be conscious that there's no queen excluder in here. The queen might be up the top somewhere. Right, this is a cut comb that's not drawn out. That is a cut comb that is drawn out. So cut combs are marked with the dot. Let's whip this one out first and shake the bees off, then I'll move it over to where we're going to just wrap it. And that is a good frame of cut comb. Right, so that side is nearly all drawn out. I might give that a bit longer actually. That side is all drawn out, so that would be perfect if they'd finish the other side. That frame's not drawn out. Yeah, not drawn out yet. That one is, but not all the way. So let's check the next level. There's a lot of weight on that front side. Right, let's take the same section of the next level. See if we can get a frame out here. Yeah, it's not drawn all the way yet. Again, not drawn all the way yet, so that's a no, I think, on the cut comb, because it's not capped on both sides yet. They do appear to be doing super well. Yeah, I mean, kind of capped. And the original frames are actually okay. But I wouldn't say these are ready as of yet, so certainly another week. Right, let's go down into the brood box. So last week we actually had emerged cells in here, so we put Queenie somewhere else. She has cells in here. And see whether the cells have come out. I marked the frame with an X, so that's where we need to get to. Let's try and start with descend. Try to be super gentle, not to disturb the bees. These are the bees that got a bit too excited, but maybe it's because they're missing their queen in the end. Which would make sense. If you're missing your queen, you'd be more excited too. Right, drawing that frame out, sticking stores in it. Lovely. Should really check for Queenie as well, because she might be here. I would expect her to also be in the middle. There is a queen excluder here, ready and waiting. Just there, if I want to put it on. frame. Well, this is the weird funky double frame. Just totally stacked full of stores there. Yeah, totally and utterly stacked full of stores. Yeah, I don't like that one, girlies. Right, so we've got stores in frame number 3. Yep, so stores. I'd like to think that if there is a mated queen in here, then she'd be kind of towards the middle. Bees are becoming a little bit more flighty at the moment. I'll put the actual smoker on the thing. Okay, smoker is Alex. Another frame, one of these funky extension-y frames. Again, stacked. The doors, there's like a play cuppy thing in the middle there. Nope. That's okay, this was my concern that if they did get a queen, she's got nowhere to lay. Let's check the next frame. Okay, there's some space in there, but they are just sticking nectar in it for the minute. Again, that's all nectar throughout that section. This side. Yep, can't see any eggs over here. Nope, there's nothing on that side. Okay, nothing on that side either. So we are kind of super empty at the minute. Let's hope as we get towards those swarm cells, then that might be good. I can smell a pheromone change. Trying to change that smell because I don't want to be covered in bees. Okay, so we are one frame off now, finding where the cell was. Again, there's nothing in there. It's just actually all, it's all empty, which is quite nice, but they are also building comb on the bottom. We've got a bit of space in that super girlies. Yeah, I mean this side is all empty as well. So it's empty of everything, which is good, so therefore when she does, if she does come out, then and she's got that space to lay somewhere at least. There they are, cramming the rest of it full. Right, this was the frame. Need to be on your side rather than my side. Okay, there's nothing in that middle section. Let's have a little look for where the swarm cell might be. typically it would have been on the bottom somewhere. The clay cup. Clay cup down here, but we don't have the swarm cell. I might just shake the whole thing off if it's not obvious. That's going to create way too much excitement, but right, that's it. So much easier to see without the bee, isn't it? But equally I can't see it. The only thing that vaguely resembles it is a little clay cup over here, but it's not anything. Yeah. What's number 7? 7 of the season. Again, there's nothing in here, obviously eggs or anything. Okay, so maybe that's a... Put that cross a bit then. That cross is no longer. Okay, and look there, build a comb on the bottom. But they've got plenty of space up the top. And it's all open, so they can literally go from the top to the bottom. I think I might have to put the queen excluder on this week if one had emerged, but not looking promising. When I do next week's inspections, I'll find some eggs then. I'll grab them, but I'm off of 10-day inspector, off of 7-day inspections now, and I've moved to 10-day, although Monday, which is going to be day 10 for everything else, day 7 for everything else, is pretty hot. Again, look, they're building more and more comb. They've got the space to build the comb at the bottom, because this is a national super and a national deep. What looks like a cell. It looks like a cell there that's been chewed out. I don't think that frame is marked. Maybe there's like remnants there of a cell. Maybe I just marked that. There's a plate up on the edge. Looks like there might have been a cell there at some point as well. They've torn down. I don't know. Let's go with there's a chance there might be a queen here. Let's give her another week or so. See what happens from there. Let's check the end one. Okay, end one. Plenty of space, plenty of new comb. Lovely. That was actually a deep national, and they've just drawn it out for the rest of it. I can tell because there's a single bar at the bottom. I'll do that just to remind me of the fact that it's going to be a little bit soft, especially in the warmer days. Again, there's nothing in there, so we've got potentially a merge. But can't see anything. Down you'll go. Just push everything back to where it should be. Pop this end frame back in. Where is he actually? Guess they don't have the heat from the brood nest to be able to help with evaporating the moisture off of the honey. Anyway, fingers crossed they get fixed shortly. Okay, so that was the inspection of hive number 4. We have the brood is there. Super 1, Super 2. These are all okay. They're kind of a bit flighty. They're flying at me, but don't mind too much. Don't like that gap there, so I'm going to plug that with something. A couple of gaffer tape or something that might work. Yes. So thanks for watching, and do please comment, like and subscribe, and can you share on social media. Appreciated, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.